I think they have two players that can be very key and instrumental in winning a championship. That being De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis. I think they're about to blow this team up. It's going to start with Fox. Inevitably, I think Sabonis is going to get out of there too. Because he's, one, not getting any of the recognition that he deserves, but two, who are they going to get in return for Fox? So, I think those two things are extremely important. I think if you lose one, you're going to lose the other one, which is about to happen. Excuse me. And so, the Kings have to be careful with where they move these two players. Because depending on where they move these guys, I personally think that there is a good chance that they are giving up a key player on a championship team. And word on the street is De'Aaron Fox wants to go to the San Antonio Spurs. Now, obviously, that situation is not a win-now situation. And at 27 years old, obviously, I think he could try to end up in a destination where it's more of a win-now scenario. But I do understand his thinking. At 30 years old, he's 27 now. But when he turns 30, that should be around the time when Wemby is arguably the best player in the league. I think it's going to take anywhere from 2 to 5 years. So about 3 years from now, that's a pretty good spot to be in. And if they can somehow make the trade happen and keep Chris Paul, you're talking about another year or two under one of the greatest point guards ever. So you add those two dynamics, and I think that's why the Spurs are so enticing for De'Aaron Fox. The other part in it is Fox doesn't strike me as this guy that wants to be super out there. I think he obviously wants to benefit from being more popular and being in a spot that provides more attention. And the Spurs is great because they're not a massive market like even Dallas or like the Knicks or like Boston or the Lakers. But they do have Wemby. So Wemby by himself might be enough to really elevate De'Aaron Fox in terms of popularity, in terms of marketability. He might end up being super popular with the French, the same way T-Mac did off of Yao Ming, right? So maybe he's looking at it from that lens, which is why he wants to go with the Spurs. And he's probably thinking, all right, maybe 30, 31, 32, 33, he thinks he'll be competing for a championship in those years. And everything considered, Wemby might be on that path, and assuming they're able to add some more pieces, grow some of the talent they already have, that's not the worst timeline.